Vehicles are one of the most significant inventions ever made, but the majority of us are so accustomed to them that they are practically monotonous. But even while Lamborghinis and private planes occasionally thrill us, they are nothing in comparison to some of the most bizarre and fascinating automobiles ever created. But they aren't just any old cars, rather they are some of the most amazing mechanical devices ever created. Because of this, today we're going to look at some vehicles whose power, style, and speed will make your hair stand on end and cause you to forever change the way you perceive anything that moves. The world's most amazing and odd automobiles and vehicles, featuring the most incredible cars and other vehicles in existence. You ought to see these weird autos for yourself. Hello everyone and welcome to Cars Insiders. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for the latest updates in the car world and technologies related to automobiles. With that being said, let's get started. There is no disputing that the automotive sector is undergoing tectonic change. Even if new app-driven ownership models and advances in the autonomous driving are convenient, the younger generation does not appear to be becoming more passionate about cars despite these developments. Maybe this will be helpful. Here is a look back at some of the most iconic supercars from the past 21 years that are likely to inspire the next generation of collectors as we get ready to take off towards 2022. So what made people accept such cars? Or is it worth buying such cars? How these companies improve such situations? Number 1. Karlmann King. Italy and the US both produced the low-production SUV known as the Karlmann King. Looking like a Batman scarf, people found this car hilarious as a copy from Hollywood movies. But as this SUV is unquestionably different from anything else you'll see on the road is the design. Features that the customer can select, a body made of steel. The video explains why the Karlmann King is the priciest SUV in existence. The car's price ranges from $1.08 million to $3.8 million, which is astronomical. The Karlmann King made its debut at the 2017 Dubai Auto Show, stealing the spotlight for other top-tier luxury automobiles. The Karlmann King is far more expensive than the most expensive SUVs in the world, like the Bentley, Bentayga, and Lamborghini. It is the priciest SUV in existence. A 6.8-liter V10 engine with 398 horsepower is featured in it. The Karlmann King's top speed is just about 87 miles per hour. However, due to its extraordinarily high weight of 10,580 pounds without armor, the vehicle has a bulletproof option. There will be 9 units manufactured in Italy, while a greater unspecified number will be built in the United States in a modified, more uniform design. A coffee maker, neon sky lighting, a flat-screen TV, electric tables, air purification, a laptop, and a fridge are among the additional features. The front and rear independent air conditioners are also included. Number 2. Litrons. The Transformers became a reality thanks to Turkish technology and R&D company Litrons. Litrons has created a full-scale drivable BMW Transformer, which was inspired by Michael Bay's Transformers film series. This BMW has remote control and is also able to rotate the neck and head. The BMW Transformer can move its arms and hands, has dynamic hydraulic controls, and, to top it all off, has a cool dynamic lighting system. Whether you were born in the 1970s or 2001, Transformers have always held a special place in the hearts of kids and adults, whether they were represented by action figures, cartoons, or the more recent highly profitable Michael Bay films. No matter your age, we want to convey the point that you have always imagined a Bumblebee parked in your garage with Optimus Prime watching. That appears to be what a Turkish business has finally accomplished. Number 3. Sherp. The Sherp ADV is made for muddy, difficult terrain. The business has offices in Winnipeg, Canada, Kyiv, Ukraine, and St. Petersburg, and is accredited by the Worldwide Quality Standards ISO 9001, Russia. Through a large dealership network which includes Argo and Straight Group, it sells its vehicles all over the world. But from its shaven size, people also thought of it as a great failure in the market, but when you can drive at 300 km per hour and climb rocks on the Rubicon Trail and perform donuts. But I never imagined that I would be as charmed by a vehicle with a wheelbase that was smaller than an Alto's and a top speed of 40 km per hour. That vehicle is the Sherp. This amazing vehicle, which was created by a Ukrainian company and took 20 years to develop, is less than 4 meters long, yet stands more than 1.8 meters tall. I was fairly eager to try it out as soon as I stood next to its wheels, which are taller than me, and peered into the cabin, which appeared to be the first of the story. The Sherp appears to be unstoppable as he rides above everything, consumes big boulders, and climbs over 90-degree truss edges that are roughly 1 meter high. There is a sharp-angled gradient in front of us. We are also at a 30-degree list, so even though the Sherp appears to handle it easily, I'm dangling off one side, tilt towards one side. Lexi comforts me by saying, "Don't worry, there's a little gasoline tank and engine level to prevent fuel shortage at all angles." While my insides are readjusting themselves, the Sherp engineers appear to have considered every possibility. Number 4. Range Rover Classen. Classen has previously overextended a number of high-end automobiles. They have worked on the Mercedes G-Class Range Rover Autobiography, Bentley Bentayga, and Mercedes Maybach S-Class according to their website. The company most recently stretched and armored a Cullinan and charged $2 million for it. Considered to be a toy car and not gaining many visitors, but when even minivans like the Mercedes-Benz V-Class and the Sprinter have experienced success with it. A Land Rover Range Rover Autobiography has now been acquired by the company, and Classen has given it the usual treatment. The SUV is 40 inches longer and fully invulnerable. What do you call a royal automobile, huh? This Range Rover has a 123-inch wheelbase, making it the long wheelbase model. Therefore, the wheelbase itself is grown by the full 40 inches. The wheelbase of a regular Range Rover is 115 inches. Although the back door opens the same manner as the others and has rear-facing seats inside, you would anticipate two side doors for such a configuration. A sliding glass canopy with railings on the sides has also been given by the corporation, which will be useful during parades. Number 5. GTX Raptor. Ford Motor Company refers to its high-performance pickup trucks and SUVs under the brand Ford Raptor. The Raptor, which has been in use since the 2010 model year, is regarded as the F-150 Ranger and Bronco's highest performance variant. The model series, which takes its name from both Raptors and Birds of Prey, is meant to be a street-legal version of an off-road racing trophy truck. The Ranger Raptor debuted in 2019 in markets outside of North America, and the Bronco Raptor was released in late 2021. The F-150 Raptor is currently in its third generation. The Raptor is equipped with a four-wheel drive as standard, a mid-travel suspension system, and all-terrain tires to make it ideal for off-road driving. The F-150 Ranger line's most potent engines are also included in this variant. Along with bigger fenders, the Raptor has its own grille that features enormous Ford letters in place of the Ford blue oval logo. With 11.2 inches of front suspension travel and 12.1 inches of rear suspension travel, Fox Racing internal bypass shocks with external reservoirs were installed by SPT in the Raptor. SPT widened the track by 7 inches and increased the ride height by 2 inches to make room for the long travel suspension design, which required redesigning the front upper and lower A-arms and the rear leaf springs. With an open differential front axle, the rear axle had a locking differential and a 4:2.10:1 gear ratio. A Torsen helical gear-restricted slip differential took the place of the open front axle in 2012. The Raptor was equipped with a 315/70/17-inch BF Goodrich KO tires in place of the F-150's all-season tires. So, what are your views on this? Are we going to see more powerful vehicles in the upcoming future, and how things are going to be for the vehicle industry? Well, this brings us to the end of the video. If you enjoyed watching, do like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more insightful content from us. We will see you all in the next one. Until then, peace.